and you've started your own business. Could you tell us a little bit more about that, how it got started? Yeah, and anything else you'd love to share about your maintenance coach?
Yeah, look, so the business started after I had about 15 years working as an engineering and a reliability manager in different businesses. And I suppose that journey, that getting into maintenance and reliability started very early on when I was thrust in as a production manager working in a company called Boral Bricks, which there's lots of Boral construction materials over in America there. And I was working on the opposite side of reliability. So this is me sort of in the pain points here, where we had a 35-year-old plant, and we were running at about 50% uptime. So on a 12-hour shift, that's 6 hours of fighting the plant. It was hard work. So 6 hours of dealing with breakdowns, 6 hours with dealing with angry people. It was hot work. So after I'd been there for about 6 months, the maintenance manager's position became available, and that's when I said, "Look, I've got to give this a go. I know there's a better way to do it. I know there's better things we can do to not have to work this hard every day." So I moved over into that maintenance manager's role. This is still very early on in my career, and at the time we had no PMs. We had no CMMS. The store was a pile of parts in the back corner. We were 100% breakdown maintenance. And look, I didn't even have a maintenance team, because what had happened is, due to a restructure, the production teams were now made up of maintainer operators. So it was actually technicians who were being asked to run the equipment. Now, this just didn't work. These were guys who, they wanted to be fixing things. They wanted to be improving things. They didn't want to be running machinery. So the whole thing just didn't work. So that was really where I got started on that reliability journey. And that's where I started realizing, how can I help more people? And look, about 2 years later, we had an uptime of around 75%, which was a huge step change for where that business had been. But more importantly, we had a really engaged team that once I moved on to other things, they could actually start growing without me. So that's where it all started. And then, as I said, the business really evolved from me wanting to help more people go through that journey themselves.
That's awesome. So you're in this role, you're able to make such a big impact, and then you decided to hopefully take all of those learnings and teach other people.